Good morning, ladies. I'm Lady K coming to you this morning with your Monday morning motivation. Listen, I'm coming to you a little later in the day than I normally do. Normally, we air Monday morning motivations at 7:45 a.m. on Monday. And I'm late today. I hope that's okay with you. Many of you catch the replay later in the day anyway, but I wanted to come to you today to speak over your week, and I'm going to take a lesson from what I'm experiencing right in this moment because I was in my morning commute on my way to work, and immediately I said, "Oh my gosh, I did not record or prepare a Monday morning motivation." And so immediately I said, "Oh, well, we just won't have one this week." But then the more I sat with it as I drove on in and I got to my office and got settled, the Lord just began to speak to me to say, just because something did not happen at the time frame in which you previously planned, in the time period in which you previously desired, does not mean that I still don't have an assignment for your life for this season or for this day. And ooh, as that began to resonate with me, I knew I was like, okay, I gotta carve out some time and still speak over the lives of the ladies for this week, because so many times in our lives, we decided that something was supposed to happen by the time we were 20, something was supposed to happen by the time we were 25, by the time we were 30, by the time we were 40, by the time we were 50. We set these timelines. Things were supposed to happen. I was supposed to be this far in my career. I was supposed to be married. I was supposed to have children. I was supposed to fill in the blank. What were you supposed to do by a certain season in your life? And it didn't happen. But just because it did not happen by the time you thought it was supposed to happen does not mean that it changes God's plans, desires, or the things that He spoke for you to do. You may not have done it by the time you thought you were supposed to do it. You may not have earned that degree by the time you thought you were supposed to earn it, but it does not mean that it changes God's plans for your life. So, my encouragement for you, ladies, as you go through this week is be flexible. That is our word for the week. In everything you do, type it in the chat field if you hear me. Somebody type flexibility. Somebody type be flexible. We have to be flexible when we encounter things this week. That's what I want to encourage you to do. So Monday morning motivation didn't happen at 7:45, but I didn't beat myself up about that. I said, well, God, I still need to speak into the lives of the women because that is my assignment. So I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to carve out 5 minutes in my morning to get me a cute virtual background and sit in my office and record something to speak into your life, because I still want you to always remember that even though it has not happened yet, you still have an assignment. You still have to come forth. You still have to do what it is God has instructed you to do. And I don't want you to allow anything to stop that just because it has not happened yet, just because it has not happened in the time period in which you felt like it was supposed to happen, does not disqualify you, does not mean that it still does not need to take place. So, ladies, get your thoughts together, get yourselves together, be flexible, and still come forth in doing what it is God has instructed you to do. And don't stop believing that His will is still going to be done in your life just because it hadn't happened yet. All right, ladies. So I just wanted to speak into your lives really quickly. I pray that you have a great rest of your Monday. I pray that you have a great rest of your week. And what are we going to do this week, ladies? We're going to be flexible. We're going to be open to things not happening our way, on our timetable, at the time in which we thought it was supposed to happen, but we're still going to create space for God to be God and His will to still be done in our lives. And we're going to keep believing that it will happen. All right, ladies, I love you so very much. I got to get back to work. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Stay connected to Woman Come Forth. Invite somebody to join us, and I will see you next time. God bless.